What's going on, guys? Kivox here, and welcome to a new wand review. We're going to be talking about some of your wands today that were submitted to newwandsday@gmail.com. If you want to submit it, go ahead. I'm going to be kind of talking about them, some things that I like, some things that I possibly don't like. So if you don't want to be judged, I guess, then maybe don't send them in. If you do, then go ahead. It also helps, everybody kind of see different people's ideas, right? That's why I like to see it, because a lot of your wands inspire my wands, and I'm hoping that your wands also inspire other wands, and then therefore your wands could inspire. I think I got lost there in my thoughts. We are still back in February. March. We're back in March of 2020. Yes, March of 2020. I don't know what's happening right now, but we are going to slowly catch up. I'm going to try to do one of these every week. There was one released last week, I believe, and this one should be coming out this week. Jesus. So before we continue, there's just a couple. The main thing for submitting wands is try to submit them in an aspect ratio that's like your, a computer screen, 16 by 9. If you can, it really helps just for me to display it a little bit easier. If it's not the right size, then I have to display it a little bit smaller. Otherwise, it looks a little weird. So if you can, just 16 by 9, that would be great. Let's get started. So this first one was submitted by Amato Kareem. Something I mention every time. I'm sorry if I mess up your name. It's going to happen for most people because I'm terrible with names. Okay, we got two wands here. First one, I actually really like this. It looks like you drew this up on like an iPad or something. It looks good. I like all the little accents you gave it with the little like light effect at the end. It looks nice. The wand itself is simple but elegant. And it looks really good. I really have nothing bad to say about the drawing. It's nice. This other one is a cool idea, though. I like the magician idea, right? Like the classic fake magician, So I actually like that a lot. Like the white end, like a classic magician's wand. It looks really good. And then it also looks like you revamped it a little bit. I think I like this one better, the second version of this. I think it's a little, I don't know, something about it. Let's see what is actually different. It's just a little longer. You put a little bit more accents onto the white parts, just kind of give it a little bit more, make it a little bit more interesting. And I like both of them. They're good ideas. All right. So this next one was submitted by Ben, and it looks like it was inspired by Snape's wand and Darth Vader. Okay, all right, I like it. It looks like there isn't a lot of woodworking, but you did do some. It looks good. I actually really like it. I didn't realize that was a Darth Vader bust on the end of it until literally just now. I thought it was just like a little statue man, and then I clicked on it and I realized, oh, that's legit a little Darth Vader head. Cool. I don't hate it. I think it's a little like, corny with the statue of Darth Vader, but it looks cool. It's obviously inspired and I like it. It's good. The build of it, everything together actually looks really good. Like, as a whole, it looks legit. There's nothing bad to say about it besides the fact that, like, if you guys follow the channel at all and any of these other videos, whenever I see like an animal head or something on it, I'm always like, I'm not a fan of animal head things. But this is a little different, right? It's just like a little statue man, which is pretty cool. I believe it's just a plastic piece that you glued on there somehow. If not, let me know. All right, next up we have one by Aaron from the US. By the way, guys, if you do want to mention like where you're from, that's always interesting to see, different countries and stuff. Most people do, but you don't have to if you don't want to. At least give me like a name to call you by or something. So this first one is his first wand that he made when he was 12, it looks like. And it's cool. It looks like it has some metal bits on it, some or that's paint or duct tape. I don't know. The color is like very duct tape-esque. So it may be duct tape or it may be metal. I don't know. But it looks cool. Especially you were 12 when you made that. That's really good. Nice job, man. And now, 3 years later, rolling around at 15, this young man making some inspired by his original wand. I mean, you made one other one, so whatever. Anyway, I like it. It looks nice. I see it's like the inverse of the other one, right? The other one had the bigger parts where those little metal bits possibly were, and then this one is indented instead of protruding out a little bit. It looks cool. It's simple. It's elegant. It's nice. You know, the picture itself could be a little bit higher, maybe some more lighting. This is what's tough, right? You wanted to kind of do that ambiance. You wanted that that nice look to your picture because it make it a little darker, a little edgier, a little creepier. But what happens with cameras is when you have a lower brightness in your image, what's gonna happen is your sensor is gonna get cranked up and be like, I gotta see everything. I gotta, you know. So basically, your sensor increases its sensitivity, causing more noise in the photo and causing just lesser quality for the photo. So it's always nice to just take a nice bright picture in a nice bright area. Take it outside, you know, go outside, go into the woods or something. Don't go too far though. Don't get lost. Some of you children out there, okay? Don't go do this by yourself. All right, all I'm saying. But a brighter picture is usually better. We can see the details a little bit more. Let's see if your other pictures. Oh yeah, see, your other picture's a little bit better. There we go. We could see a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, it's a little out of focus. I like your little stand though. Nice job. I'm assuming you probably made that, right? It looks cool. I like it, man. Nice job. Nice job. You guys are so talented. Next up, we have a wand submitted by Anne or Anne E. I'm not sure how to say it. From Norway. Hello to Norway. So the interesting story on this one. She was reading the Harry Potter books to her kids. And one of them wanted a wand, so she, you know, decided to make one. I think it was her kid that saw one of our videos and then was like, hey, you know, I found a branch. Could you make me a wand? So she made a wand, and it came out good. And I hope your daughter likes the wand that you made. The runes are really cool. I think you did a good job. How did you carve them in is what I'm wondering. Because I know you said you pretty much have like limited tools, right? At least that's what you made it seem like. But yeah, it looks cool. It must have been tough to do it. What I would recommend, there's a couple of little spots here where the bark itself is starting to peel off. I would probably like take a little dab of glue, like super glue, and just kind of dab it on there to just help harden it a little bit so that it doesn't catch on something and fly off, because that's like the worst part about the like working with bark on the tree branch itself, is that you may get something like that, right? It's pretty short, so it looks a lot stubbier than it probably is in real life. Like the handle part of it looks pretty fat, but that's probably because you said it's like 11 inches long. So, you know, being shorter, it's going to look fatter. And also, if it's for a younger person, you're going to want to make it a little bit thicker as well, because it's going to be more sturdy. If you go too thin, too elegant, too you know, just too thin is the main word. I don't know why I kept going there. It may just break on you. So I always recommend pretty much what you did is just kind of keep it a little thicker. It loses a little bit of its like Harry Potter-esqueness, but this is like a beginner's wand, right? This is like the first wand that you would have possibly, and you want it to last. You know, you don't want to pull a rune and snap your wand in half. Okay, next up we have a wand from Spain. We got a no name on this one. And at first glance when I saw this, I was like, I don't think I like it. But then I like zoomed in on the photo and I was like, huh, it's actually pretty nice. The main thing I didn't like was the flat on that, like, I guess you can kind of call it an S shape at the end. But I do. When I looked at it, I was just like, oh, actually, this is actually pretty cool. I kind of like it. So I have nothing bad to say about it. So it's really nice. Nice job. Tell your grandpa he did a great job. That's it. That's all I got on that one. And next up, we have a wand from Catalina from Argentina. I think you did an excellent job with all three. This first one inspired by Hermione's and like leaf inspired. It looks cool. I like it. At first when I saw it, I thought it was like a spoon, but I instantly realized, no, it's supposed to be like a leaf. And then you said it was like a leaf, I believe. So that looks good. I like it. That one's cool. It's weird and cool or very organic. And now the next one I want to talk about is this straight looking one, which I think looks really nice. You have these little carvings on the handle right around the guard. And it almost reminds me of a, what are they called? Termite, like little things that they leave behind, like holes. I think it looks really cool. I like it. It has a nice little arch, bend, natural, organic. Again, all of your wands are very organic. Now, the one I want to talk about is this last one here that you said it's like your dark wand. There's only one gripe I have with it. It's not a fault. It's obviously it's all subjective. It's your wand. It doesn't matter. The only thing that I think it could do with to like improve it a little bit is if it was a little bit thinner, right? I always mention like thick wands. But one thing that is cool about the fact that it's fatter. So if we look at this one where you're holding the wand itself, it has a silhouette of a hummingbird without its wings. Like, let me know if you guys agree with that. But like, I actually really like that about it, that it looks like a hummingbird. And if you did make it thinner, then it wouldn't be like a hummingbird. So it's cool. I like it. And I don't know if you noticed that it kind of has that look to it. That this is the epitome of, grabbing a branch and carving it and making it a little bit more. And that's how you get all those nice organic like knots and the bends to it that just like look super nice. So I think you did an excellent job. Next up, we have another submission from Argentina. This time it's from Alex, and nice job, Alex. I love your wands. We're going to show them all off right now. You sent me a ton, but I like all of them. And you definitely have a style, and I like that style. They all look very Wizarding World styling, right? But I could see all of these on a shelf, and I think they all look dope. And I really like these. Like I said, you definitely have a style, but it is a cool style. I really like it. Nice job, by the way, with the ratios for all. It's like this. Look, guys, follow Alex's thing here that he did, because he sent nice quality, decent pictures with the right ratio. So this is going to be great. I'm going to have it all big up on the screen. It's going to take up the whole screen. You're going to see the wand nice up and close up in this stuff, and it's going to be good. So let's start off with this guy. So according to Alex, everything was done with sandpaper, no power tools. Which, I mean, power tools aren't bad. Power tools allow you to do different things than hand tools. You get a different look with power tools than you do with hand tools. Like, that's part of your style. Like, you know, you're gonna get different things, and you can't do certain things with hand tools. You just simply really can't. I mean, you can, but it's gonna take you significantly longer than it needs to. I feel like when people use power tools, other people look at them like, you know, like, oh, you're not good enough to use hand tools. I'm gonna go through these kind of quickly because, you know, there's nothing really bad to say, I don't think, about any of them. I think they pretty much all look pretty freaking good, my dude. This first one, simple design, got some nice little scratches on there to make it look all rugged and stuff. You put a little bit of stain, possibly paint on there. I'm sure what kind of wood it is. Maybe it's all the same wood, you just stained it differently, which is a whole nother thing that you could just give it a completely different look. Okay, this one, next level above the last one. Look at all those. Look at all that. You got a little bit of that burning. You got a little bit of those highlights. Probably burn a little bit, then sanded it off to give it that little bit of the highlights. I love the handle. It almost has a different, like, wood feel. It almost looks like it's bark, but I don't think it is. I think you just painted it differently and finished it a little. You didn't finish it differently. Also, semi-gloss. Nice. Very nice. Oh, here we go, baby. All right. So the only thing here, right, is, yes, you have that gold piece there. Gold paint is always tough, because it never looks as good as like an actual like metal band on there or something, but it's also very difficult to put a metal band on things. So I like it though. Like, I love the styling, that nice little spiral that you have going around, and it's all like, you got those notches from using that knife. It looks super dope. I'm gonna save this next one for last because I think it's my favorite. All right, so this guy, it's weird because it's super simple, and it almost looks like, not like, it looks childish, but then when you actually look at it, no, it's pretty cool. It has a lot going on here. You have the guard there where it's actually carved in a little bit, and then you put the gold on there, but it's all like bumpy because, you know, it's hand carved and stuff. But then you have that smooth white handle, almost looking like it's like an elegant staff of some kind for some fantasy aristocrat, you know? It looks, the white definitely makes it look like classier. And I'm surprised how clean the white is, because sometimes it's hard to keep white painted things that clean. I really like it. I don't know. They're all so nice, dude. They're all so nice. Now this next one, you guys, you know, I always love when things look like stone or something, and it definitely looks like stone-esque. It just reminds me of like a sharp piece of stone, and it just like looks super dope, and I really like it. And man, I would add any of these ones to my collection, to be honest. Like, they're all very, very nice. And now this next one, just super simple, man. Like, that's the thing. It's just, they're simple, but just executed with skill. It's super nice. I'm assuming that's actually a branch, possibly, or did you carve that break in the end of it? If you carved that, like, very nice. Very impressed. Love it. I love the organic styles. These all, they're just, just speechless. Very nice. You're getting me hyped, dude. I'm gonna go make a wand after this. Like, I'm hyped right now. This is dope. Freaking dope. My favorite one. You sent 2 pictures of this one. This is my favorite one. It's super dope. So, again, has all those little notches, which I really like. I think it looks really good. I'm assuming you painted it, because I don't know what kind of wood that you would use for that. I think you called it a bone wand. Obviously, you probably painted it. I'm assuming you're using like the same wood for all of these and just painted them differently, which, guys, children, pay attention to that, because that's a great thing that you can do. You don't always have to use like exotic woods and stuff. But I would just, if you're gonna put it up on your shop or something, I wouldn't call it that, like a different type of wood, if it isn't that type of wood. If it's just painted, make sure you tell people that it's painted and it's not, you know, it's painted red. It's not actually red heart. So just don't do that. That's messed up. Now this wand. Whoo boy. Whoo boy. Man. And then you sent another picture, which we can actually see your reflection in. Toward the bottom middle, you can see you holding the phone like this. We can't see your face though. But dude, when I saw this, I thought this was like a render from like when it was small. I was like, oh, this is like a render that he sent, that he like made on his computer. Like, what the heck is this? This is nice. The lighting is good in here, so you can see more of the detail because you have the white background, so therefore the camera automatic compensated for the thing, you know what I'm saying? Dude, this is my favorite one out of all of them. I think it's one of the more simple ones, but it's my favorite one. So it's my favorite of the day, I would say. That's it though. That's pretty much all I can say about these. You did an excellent job. Your name was Alex, I believe, right? Yes, Alex from Argentina. And guys, take some inspiration from Alex here and send in some nice photos of your wands, please. That helps a lot. Hopefully you see this, because I know I'm a little late on the actual video, and I think you made some excellent wands. Maybe you've even sent me some more since then. We're still back in March. So, yeah, look forward to a new one of these next week. And if you guys want to submit them, send them over to newwandsday@gmail.com. If you want to support the channel, we do have a Patreon. If you just want to subscribe and stay tuned, hit that notification bell. If you want, leave a comment. Let us know which one was your favorite out of all of these. Not just Alex's, everybody's, you know, let them know. Hey, dude, I really liked your wand. That thing was dope. It helps, you know, it's nice to hear when people like your wands. I think everybody did a great job today. You know, obviously my favorite was Alex, but, you know, I'm not afraid to say it. This light, man, what is happening? Literally ran all the way upstairs just to replace the power cable on that. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and see you guys in the next video. Bye.